Well, folks, you're not going to believe this one, but it's right off the bat here. Little X reached out to me in a Facebook comment and wanted to get to know me a little bit. And I treated him very nicely. I called him Little Boss Man and how he looks nice and he should be proud of his dad. Well, you know what happened? Elon Musk is now watching this show. Elon Musk is watching our program right now. Thank you, Elon. We need your help, buddy. We need your help. We are living in a world where digital illusions of wealth have created an overwhelming sense of false security. The time has come when these illusions will collapse and the race to tangible wealth will be inevitable. Whether it's crypto, stocks, real estate, bonds, the flight to safety will push investors into true store of value of cash, gold, and silver. According to Exer's pyramid, silver is not just an investment, it's the very tip of the pyramid in global wealth. I've been stacking silver for over 12 years, folks, preparing for what I believe is the single largest human event in history, the collapse of the global debt based Keynesian system. This system, built on digital illusions and fiat currencies, is unsustainable. When you understand the truth about silver, you can return to the false comfort of the digital wealth. Never. Silver will soon be revalued against every asset in every currency, and its role as the first global reserve currency before fiat money will be recognized once more. The silver standard was a time in prosperity built on honest money, and honest money fosters honest people. Unfortunately, silver has been demonetized and consumed by industrial demands, but the time is coming when this will change. The global debt bubble is about to burst, and with it, every market around the world will collapse. It will be biblical in its totality and finality. The world will race from digital wealth illusion to real tangible wealth. It's happening now. Silver stands alone as physical asset with no counterparty risk. Unlike stocks, bonds, mutual funds, digital assets, silver is something you own outright. It's needed in every high-tech industry from electronics to green energy, and its industrial uses are growing by the day. For example, Samsung has developed a silver-based solid-state battery that could revolutionize the automotive and energy storage industries. But we're facing a silver shortage, folks. Rising prices will encourage more production, but even more importantly, it will lead to a wiser use of precious metal. The silver reckoning will coincide with the collapse of everything bubble, where markets will freeze in a moment of global judgment. As the silver squeeze forces the bankers to buy silver to cover their shorts, the value of silver will soar, I guarantee you. Governments and institutions will drive the prices higher with taxes, regulations, and confiscation efforts, making silver harder to acquire. But even their power will not be enough to stop the inevitable silver revaluation. A global effort will be needed to restart a silver standard. I predict that we will see 1-to-1 gold to silver ratio as a solution to reset the debt and usury. This would also stop any attempt to go from a silver standard to a bimetal standard if they're both on the same parallel. The value of silver becomes greater than gold, and it represents the people's money. Historically, silver has been tied to labor, which a day's wage once was worth 1/10 of an ounce of silver. Today, that's down to about 1/2 an ounce per person globally, but most people don't own any of it. Isn't that sad? Silver has over 10,000 industrial uses that gold cannot replace. And as the demand for these uses grows, silver will become more important and more valuable than gold. The real battle of wealth in the future will be silver against gold. And it's clear that silver will rise in value relative to gold and against all fiat currencies. In a nutshell, if you have gold right now and you can get out of the gold position at like 75, 80-1, I would swap it for the silver, but make sure you get in coin of the realm. I got out of the gold position at 120-1. I netted 107-1 and left with type 1 sealed monster boxes of American Silver Eagles, swapping for gold gold Eagles. That's what I did. I saw it was at 120, and I said, that's outrageous. So the pricing ratio, the spot ratio to the spot price ratio was 120-1. Is that crazy? So anyway, that's what we did. So a shift from Keynesian to Austrian monetary economics is occurring right now. When I speak about silver, it's not just about a metal, it's about an awakening of consciousness, a shift in global demand. A single conversation could ignite the moment that drives the 90 times returns of silver compared to gold when it matters the most. Through TED Speaks, I've created a unique endeavor, coins etched with, where is that? I had it out.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. Can you
yep,
get that for me?
yep.
Son of a gun.
There you go.
So he had one made for us, folks. It's a round, okay? It's not money. It is a round. And on this round has a QR code. You can use that QR code. Now, some of you are out there still collecting bars and browns and beanie babies. I'm not sure how much this costs right now. You have to go to Golden Eagle and ask. They are holding all our stuff. But that brings me to mind here, folks. This program here is designed to help people get situated. Now, obviously, there's costs involved. Each program here requires about $1,000 hard cost to me each day. And then Margaret Ann and I spend about 30 hours each day putting this together. So if you're going to promote somebody else's content on our program here, please, you're going to pay us $1,000 and you'll be banned until you pay the $1,000. So no more marketing of Monument Metals or anything else like that. Okay, unless the price is so great. Then what you do is you reach out and talk to me directly. This is not your platform, folks. It's our platform. Okay. So silver is the very tip of the spear that pierces the Achilles heel of the bankster's pyramid. They are a lasting testament to the truth of the silver revolution. Our TED Speaks Tight 3 round with our QR code. Would you put it back? Oh, let's keep it. Let's keep it here. Okay, with our QR code is operable, folks. All right. You can take your phone, go right over top of that thing, and you know what? You'll be able to connect with us, whatever the messages are that we're putting out that particular time. Okay. Europe and Zelensky throw tantrum after U.S. sidelines them from Russia peace talks. There's no way in which we can have discussions or negotiations about Ukraine's future, or European security structure without Europeans, said Finland President Alexander Stubb. Europe will not be included in peace talks for Ukraine, President Donald Trump's Ukraine envoy said on February 15th after sending a questionnaire to European capitals asking what they could offer in security guarantees for Kiev. New Ukraine President Zelensky says that Ukraine would not be able to survive without the United States. What's your response? Well, maybe you shouldn't. Dark truth behind abandoned secret U.S. military base hidden under ice in Greenland with 2 miles of tunnels. Thought you guys might want to know about this. Maybe there's another reason why we want Greenland to be part of the United States of America. Javier Milei faces impeachment after endorsing $107 million. 107, take out the zero, aren't we at 17 million? 17 there? Crypto rug pull. You watching this, folks? Milei may now face the risk of impeachment after Argentina's fintech chamber acknowledged that the case may be a rug pull. This scandal, which embarrasses us on an international scale, requires us to launch impeachment requests against the president. Opposition lawmaker Leandro Santoro wrote Reuters, according to a February 16th article. Pope Francis has bronchitis and proves at a hospital, the Vatican says. 2025's coincidence could lead to common Easter date for Catholics and Orthodox Easter. Pope Francis shakes hands with Catholics Away Abba III, Patriarch of the Assyrian Church of the East, at the end of a meeting November 19, 2022, in the Library Apostolic Palace at the Vatican. Orthodox Easter in 2025 will be celebrated on Sunday, April 10th or 20th. This date coincides with Easter for that year. Oh, hold it now. Isn't Donald Trump's initials 41020? 41020, huh? Interesting. I don't know how that's going to work in here. I saw the 20 there, and well, let's see. I don't know. The two possible sources of the fog have emerged. Take a look at where the fog is emanating from. See the two little sources down there in the Gulf of America, and see the direction of the wind is taking it up into the U.S. Where is that coming from, and what's causing it? I think we need to know. End time headlines. Catastrophic flash flooding event unfolds from Tennessee Valley into Appalachians. A nursing home in Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee, near the state border with Kentucky, was evacuated out of an abundance of caution, and water rescues were reported to be ongoing around Hurley, Virginia. In this time of global uncertainty, silver offers a solution to the collapse of governments and empires. It's a private solution to the public problem of financial instability, and it's something that will stand the test of time long after current powers fail. I've been advocating for Truth of Silver for years, and as TED Speaks News YouTube channel grows, yes, we're back on YouTube. TED Speaks News, TED Speaks Truth, TED Speaks News is what we have there right now. And we're going to start populating that with what are called briefs. In a short period of time after each one of these long broadcasts that we do, they're going to create briefs for us. And these briefs will be put up so people can get an idea of what it is we're presenting. And if you want the whole story, then, you have to sign up for the 2-hour deal that you guys are doing right now. No matter where this message lands, I'll continue to raise awareness about silver's inevitable rise in value. The 1-to-1 gold to silver ratio, folks, should be on the lips of every person. And together we can make it reality. Would you like to do that? Help me out.